Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is the first time of stopping by. Hi, nice meeting you for the first time. Please consider subscribing to my channel and turn on your notification bell to be notified each time I upload a video. And to my old subscribers, I say thank you very much for all your support. Without wasting so much time, let's get into this bonnet video. So for this tutorial we are going to be cutting a full fillet and my fabric is folded into four. I'm going to put a link to in my description box the type of or how to cut all the type of fillet. Please check it out if you don't know how to fold your fabric for full fillet. And my fabric, we are going to be taking this measurement from the folded part of the fabric. Just like you see me show you guys, this part is folded, the open part is by my left side. So I'm going to go ahead and take 10 inches. The reason for taking 10 inches, I took away 2 inches from the normal length of the bonnet. I'm taking 10 inches because it's going to have a band, and this bonnet is a large one. If you want a smaller one, please go ahead and mark about 8 inches if you want a smaller one. So I'm going to just mark it and then cut this out. Just like I mentioned, this bonnet is for big, is a big one, and the reason for making this big one is so that if you have big braids or small one, you can easily fit it. You can use the band to adjust it to the measurement that you want anytime, whether small or big. So the next thing I'm going to do is to fold this fabric, this piece, bonnet piece, into two, and I'm going to go ahead and mark 4 inches down. It can go lower or higher than this. So I'm going to be marking 4 inches, and then for the width of this marking, I am marking at 1.5 inches, and then I'll make a curve. You can make it straight if you want, but just a little. I added a little bit of curve to it. Once I am done with this, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Please do the same thing as you see me do. There's nothing else to do here, it's just to cut it out. So this is it after I was done cutting it out, and I cut out a small fabric for this space that we cut out. So for the width of this, I have 2 inches, and then the length is as long as the space that I want to pipe. And turning this piping this with your fabric bias, you are supposed to do it in such a way that the space in that place after doing it is enough to pass your elastic band. And once I am going to go ahead and stitch this, just like you see me pinning it down, I'm going to go ahead and stitch it all the way around the space. Once I am done doing it, I'll flip it over. Please notch it before flipping it over. I'll flip it over and then stitch it, and make sure please whatever you are stitching will have enough space to pass your elastic. So this is it after I was done. My elastic is 2 inches shorter than what the length of the space. So I'm going to pass this elastic through the hole, and once I see that the elastic is all gone inside, I'm going to stitch the end and then pull it out from the other side and then secure it. And moving on with this bonnet, the next thing we are going to see, so okay, look at it after we are done stitching it down. The next thing I'm going to do is to fold the bonnet into two. Just trying to get the center of this bonnet. So once I fold it into two, I'm going to make a notch at the center of the bonnet. So I've gone ahead to cut out this piece fabric, and for the length is my round head circumference plus some allowance for the rope. This should be as long as you want it. So I'm going to go ahead and find also the center of this piece, this fabric stripe that I cut out. Once I find the center, I'm going to go ahead and make notch, and I'm going to fold this into two, so that by the time I notch it, it's going to appear on the two sides of the piece. And after notching this, I'm going to place it at the center of the hair bonnet that we notched earlier. I'm going to place it there and then pin it together. Once I am done pinning this together, I'm going to go ahead and get the half of my head circumference. Remember that this fabric stripe is my circumference plus the allowance for the rope. So I'm going to go ahead and make a mark where my half of my head circumference from that center that we notched will fall into. So once I get that mark, I'm going to take the end of the bonnet and then pin it together to the where my head circumference is going to be. I hope you understand this. The reason for doing this is because the hair bonnet is bigger than the fabric, and you don't want to stitch it just that way. You want to, by the time we want to stitch it, we are going to plait it into the bonnet, and you don't want it to be smaller than your head. So once I pin it, I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, and then we're going to go to our sewing machine to stitch this down. So while stitching, you're going to plait that piece fabric stripe that you cut out into the hair bonnet I still stitch. By the time you get to where your hair circumference is, you will notice that all fabrics is now in. So this is it after I was done. I hope you enjoyed this clip or this video tutorial. Give me a thumbs up if you do, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.